A view of beautiful Lake Michigan, stunning downtown Milwaukee, and the site of our broadcast today. Welcome to Wednesday night's NBA action here on 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the Milwaukee Bucks here at Fiserv Forum. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Jrue Holiday.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
And before we tip off here, it's time to hear from our reporter. Hey, Allie.
With the Greek Freak, the Bucks have one of the game's most devastating scores. But, Brian, they've learned you gotta have plan B. Coach Bud said we have multiple guys that can have the ball late in games. Adding Jrue and using different guys in different spots, we have more options now. Back to you.
Well, certainly makes him harder to stop, Allie. Thanks for that. So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. We've got Edwards. He's out there with D'Angelo Russell, and it's Towns in at the 5. And for the Bucks, the foundation of this team, Middleton and Giannis, the 3 and the 4. Holiday and DiVincenzo man the backcourt, and it's Cousins in at the center. Boy, some coaches starting to feel the hot seat now, Grant. You think players are aware when that's the case?
No question, B.A. I mean, with how the present media is, it's impossible not to notice. But some coaches will discuss it and be open and transparent about it. And, of course, some coaches won't ever bring it up.
Now here's Culver. Pass to Towns. Double team on Towns. And here's Edwards outside. Knocks it down from distance.
You know, Edwards is still tweaking his three-point shot, but it sure looked good there.
Outside Holiday. Middleton outside. Now Antetokounmpo, guarded by Russell. From 11 feet away, they get the rebound. Goes up again. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first personal
It goes
foul.
on Jarrett Culver.
And, you know, Cousins is a wrecking ball inside, guys. Effective at using his size to draw the contact close to the rim. He's a hard guy to defend.
Taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
Yeah, you know, you go back to when Cousins was drafted, and there were some that questioned his attitude, but lately, I don't think that's the case anymore.
No good on the second free throw. Down low. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Coming off a terrific game against Cleveland.
How about the power of Antetokounmpo? Dynamite whenever he takes it to the rim.
Pass to Culver. Here's Russell. With some arc, and he lays it up and in.
Off to a nice start here. They've hit all 3 from the field.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. To the middle. Nice shot by DiVincenzo.
You know, this is what happens when you combine center size with developing point guard skills. Giannis running the offense to perfection right there.
Here's Russell. His last outing, he had 18 points. The 3 ball. Offensive rebound. Timberwolves. Towns. That's good.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Antetokounmpo. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. Antetokounmpo has gotten his second bucket.
Boy, that is some kind of heads-up basketball from Holiday. He does not sleep on the wide open man and found him perfect.
Culver outside. Now here's Russell. Now Towns takes a three, fires in the triple. Towns has got 5.
How many 6'11" guys in this league can do that? Towns is a unicorn. Awesome ability to catch and let it fly.
Now here's Antetokounmpo, a reliable go-to guy for them. He's averaging around 26.5 a game.
And D'Angelo Russell, looking at his career, he's slowly becoming a more efficient player, learning his strengths and his limitations.
Here's Edwards, leading by 5, 6 to shoot. And that one's long. The Bucks have gone 3 of 5 shooting so far. Here's Holiday. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Well, that's just a matter of outworking the defense there by Giannis, beating them to the glass and sending it right back.
Culver outside. Rebounded by Cousins. And for Russell, he's still a volume scorer. But now I think he's better at picking his spots.
And you can live with his percentages. I mean, he's improved his shot from the outside. It seems like he's always looking to refine his game.
Blocked.
Well, I love how Culver uses his length and athleticism to deny shots.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Here's DiVincenzo. That's short off the rim. The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Here's Edwards. And that one's on target from the wing. He's got 5.
So good to see young players have a feel for creating for others. And Culver flashes potential as a real playmaker.
DiVincenzo finds Middleton. And he's missed his first 2 shots of the game.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. It was maybe a step out of his range.
And the foul on DeMarcus Cousins. That's his first foul. Outside Edwards. No good on the 3. The Bucks trail. Pass to Holiday. Back to Antetokounmpo. And the big finish by Giannis.
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdown.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Now here's Russell. He's been a big scorer for this offense, averaging around 20 points a game. Antetokounmpo, that's good. Antetokounmpo has got 10 points.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Minnesota calls timeout.
You know, with Giannis on the floor, B.A., he's able to completely blow a team out on his own. I mean, he can take over a game with big-time performances. We've seen it.
Washington's checked in for Cousins. And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. You know, with Giannis, as you said, Clark, the numbers he can put up are eye-popping.
Yeah, he can hit you for 40 points and 20 rebounds on any given night, not to mention how well he's grown as a passer. I mean, his assist totals and block shots typically are otherworldly as well.
Now here's Edwards. 5 points in the game.
What I love about DiVincenzo defensively is his competitive spirit. This guy loves to battle and compete.
And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Russell against Holiday. Over Russell.
And that's Russell. I mean, has the length to disrupt and bother shots, even against bigger or more explosive athletes.
Pass to Towns. Over Washington. The Timberwolves again can't hit. For Milwaukee, they've gone 6 of 13 so far in this one. It's Middleton on the wing. He's covered by Culver. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Middleton. And they take the lead.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Russell against Antetokounmpo. Right side Edwards. Shot clock at 5. Hook shot on the way. And no good, trying to use the glass.
That's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit. Maybe lost concentration, too.
And Giannis with the jam.
And Antetokounmpo is so long. I mean, he stretches forever, covers a ton of ground.
Washington against Russell. Here's Towns. He's got 5. Looking to win the run. Offensive rebound. And the ball out of play. The Bucks will have it. Man, he's checked in for the Bucks. Zeller is checked in for the Timberwolves. John Wall comes in for Russell. Milwaukee in the lead. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Washington. Back to Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Giannis continues to expand his offensive arsenal. And with that, his confidence and ability can actually take over more.
Now a timeout called by Minnesota.
And, you know, when Giannis takes a shot, the defense wins if it's a shot outside of the paint. They want him taking jumpers.
Bucks making a change here. Lynn's checked in. Reed's checked in for the Timberwolves. McDaniels comes in for Culver. Minnesota's gone only 2 of 6 from the three-point line in this first quarter. You know, Clark, with Giannis, it's impossible to keep him out of the paint.
Well, once he gets in there, it's too late. I mean, fortunately, he knows that's his strength, and he butters his bread in there. Still, sometimes he'll bail out a team with that jump shot.
Here's Lynn. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Here's Mann, defended by Zeller. Count it. And the Bucks lead by 7.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Now here's Edwards. His last outing, he had 20. And they get it back. Ball with it. DiVincenzo picks him up. 6 on the shot clock. Trying to get back on track. Here's Reed. Now Middleton. His scoring ability is impressive, averaging 20 a game. Edwards with it. Lynn's there. That won't go. Just 2 for 7 shooting.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Boy, it's been a minute since they last scored.
It has been. And at what point do you alter your strategy? Try to get back on track. Not his best night and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
Now here's DiVincenzo. He chipped in with 13 points in his last game. Middleton outside, shoots over Reed, and Wall pulls it down.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Pass to Reed. Over Middleton. That one's wide left.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
DiVincenzo against Zeller. Here's Mann. 9 points in his last outing. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for Milwaukee.
They've pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the defense to collapse. That could free up shooters going forward.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
And the first one at the line is good. Plumlee's checked in for Lynn. Good on both. The Timberwolves trail. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Ball finds Zeller. And slammed it home. And the foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's on Dante DiVincenzo.
At the line for the Timberwolves, Cody Zeller, shooting one.
Zeller was a high draft pick. This guy was the 4th overall pick in his draft, but he's more of a blue-collar guy. Great work ethic and is eager to learn, always in learning mode.
Here's Mann. Unable to get that one. Oh, good D by Edwards.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Now here's Middleton. Stolen by Wall. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. Washington grabs the miss. There's a minute 34 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Plumlee. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his second personal foul.
It's going to be on Naz Reid.
Team foul. At the line for the Bucks, Mason Plumlee. At the line for 2.
First one falls for him. So hits one and misses one at the line. Timberwolves shooting 28% in this first quarter. Back to Wall. To the paint. Zeller, the pass to Edwards. Clock at 6. Here's McDaniels, and he gets the bucket.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Now the Bucks with it. They're on a 17-7 run. Pass to DiVincenzo. And it's Wall with the block.
He's a bigger point guard now. He's got length and athleticism, so Wall can block a shot or two, especially when he's engaged on defense. .52 seconds left in the first quarter. That one falls.
And the Bucks lead by 7.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Wall finds Edwards. Looking to end this cold spell. And he jams it home with authority.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident at taking on defenders and finishing.
Here's Mann, averaging around 5 points a game. There's 21 seconds left to play in the first. 11 feet out. Zeller with the rebound.
I don't know if you can credit the defense for that. It was just a missed opportunity.
Pass to Wall. Going inside. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Anytime you're facing John Wall, he keeps constant pressure on the defense. He's going to drive, attack, and get himself to the line.
Taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Wall.
You know, going back to John Wall's college career when he was at Kentucky, he may have only played 1 season, but he racked up some pretty nice awards. All-American, Conference Player of the Year, just to name a couple. And I tell you, he packed a lot into just 1 season.
And so Wall nails them both. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Bucks ahead. They lead by 3. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And you ask Giannis his recipe for success, it's pretty simple.
Yes, I'm going to tell you the secret. Get off social media. That's it. Just spend time with your family, spend time with your teammate, and just come here and do your job. I think you don't second guess yourself. You know, you just go out there and play hard and give everything for the team without thinking about nothing else.
He does keep a tight-knit circle, Grant.
Yes, I love it. No big entourage, just family, team, and the work. And that's what he's all about.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
We've got Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with Terrence Mann. Chris Middleton is out there with Hassan Whiteside. And it's Washington in at the 4-man position. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
This Bucks team is arguably the most talented in franchise history. At the same time, the East has gotten tougher. So the Bucks are looking to improvise. Giannis said, quote, "We're getting better, trying new things, changing our schemes. That's something we think is going to help us." Brian?
Using the regular season to experiment, Allen. Interesting. Thank you. Now here's Middleton. His last outing, we saw him score 22. And it's Washington missing.
That's the shot you hope for, right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
McDaniels. Oh, it's blocked by Washington. Here's Mann, guarded by Edwards. Back to Middleton. All right, I know you follow the college game closely, Clark. What do you think about the one-and-done rule?
You know, B.A., when it first came into existence in 2006, I was on board with it because I thought that some college would be better than no college for most players. Now that we've had it for a decade and a half, I'm of the mindset kids should be allowed to pursue a professional pathway without going to college. There shouldn't be any mandatory, arbitrary number, 19 years old and 1 year removed from college. For those few that would like to go pro right out of high school, then it's incumbent upon the NBA as to whether or not they're going to draft.
Here's DiVincenzo after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago.
Since his college days, DiVincenzo's really refined his handle. That's a sweet move right there.
For Minnesota, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. And Minnesota calls time here. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Milwaukee this season.
We see these teams face off only twice a year. Last year, each won one.
Really easy to tell that this is an important game. I mean, I don't know if the crowd will get a chance to take a breath in this one.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Cousins, he's checked in for Whiteside. Antetokounmpo comes in for Washington. And Holiday subbed in for Middleton. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
DiVincenzo driving. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo has got 3 assists tonight. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Russell, that's good.
You know, Russell is so smooth. He's got deceptive length, which allows him to get those shots off behind the arc.
Now here's Holiday. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Pass to man. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And count that. 2 points and a chance for 1 more at the line.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Milwaukee, Terrence Mann. 1.
Well, super teams are still being built. Grant, what's the key to making it work with 3 or 4 guys who all need touches?
Well, it comes down to good communication between your leaders. Of course, you have to have a plan. You can't be out there winging it. And, of course, prioritizing wins over stats always works.
And so it's Milwaukee with it, following the score by Minnesota. Holiday with the ball. He came away with 14 points in his last game. And it's going to be a 3-second call. The Timberwolves have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Pass to Towns. Double team on Towns. Russell from outside. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Now just a 4-point Bucks lead.
That's his second triple this quarter. I guess he's left that dry spell behind.
DiVincenzo on the wing. Shot clock at 6. And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That's foul number 2 for him.
In the first half, you want to stay aggressive, but you also want to be careful. That is his second foul already.
On defense, the Timberwolves. And here's Holiday. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. 2 on the clock. Here's Antetokounmpo. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Now here's Towns. We saw him with 19 his last time out. Russell, that's good.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
The Bucks have gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good. Floats one up. And Antetokounmpo with the lay-in. Antetokounmpo has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Just a lovely touch on that little flop from Antetokounmpo. You know, that's a nice little shot to have in your repertoire. This guy is the full and total package.
He gets it in there.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
The Bucks have gotten 7 of 10 attempts to drop in the second quarter. DiVincenzo against Russell. Back to Holiday. Floats one. And it's Culver with a rebound. Minnesota has got it going from deep. 3 for 3 so far in the quarter. Wall, no good.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
And Wall really helps you across the board.
He fills up the stat sheet at both ends, but he also has that presence, that it factor. Whether winning or losing, his confidence never wanes.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to man. Now Holiday. Tries again. And the foul on DeMarcus Cousins. That'll be a second foul of the game. Lynn's checked in for the Bucks.
Now into the lineup for your Bucks, Alex.
Minnesota has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Here's Towns. To the inside. Man, the basket's good with the assist from Wall. Wall's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, that time Towns showing you that he has the physicality to beat the contact. Defense has to do a lot more than that to stop him.
Now here's DiVincenzo. He's got 6. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Making sure of it with the two-man slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
DiVincenzo against Russell. An easy 2 on the layup. Russell's got 13.
Give him credit. Improving in the second quarter. Just great adjustments.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. And he makes it. And the Bucks lead by 3.
You know, he is unafraid Antetokounmpo. So good at measuring up the defense, sizing them up, and then keeping his focus.
Now here's Russell. He's got 13. Here's Culver. Here's Towns. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Well, Milwaukee's shooting has been good. 54% in this one. Inside. Russell against DiVincenzo. Here's Mann. He's covered by Culver. Mann misses. The Timberwolves have gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far in the second. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Exactly what you want from your point guard. Nice dime to the open teammate by Russell.
Timeout called. Milwaukee. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Cavaliers.
Thanks to their stellar defensive intensity, they registered a ton of stops in that one.
And the hustle they showed on that end was infectious, contagious. I mean, their squad really got after it.
Plumlee's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Edwards is checked in. To the middle. He hits it. His 4th make in 10 tries.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets.
Russell against Holiday. Pass to Mann. Back to Holiday. Here's Mann. Now Plumlee, averaging around 6 a game. The three-pointer off the mark.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
DiVincenzo finds Holiday. Here's Lynn. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. And the Bucks lead by 1.
Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
Pass to Russell. Driving in. Rebound, Milwaukee. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Looking ahead, they've got the Cavaliers coming to town for their next one. And they'll be reaching the back half of a 4-game home stretch. Outside, DiVincenzo. And it falls for him. He's now 4 of 7 from the field.
Outstanding focus from Dante DiVincenzo, not allowing a bump to throw him off his shot there. Good concentration.
DiVincenzo against Russell. He takes it in. Not going to go that time. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. DiVincenzo against Towns. Outside, DiVincenzo. Outside, Holiday. Goes up on the wing. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Now here's Russell. He's got 13. The offensive rebound. Out of bounds. Milwaukee will have it. A different look from Milwaukee. Washington comes in for Plumlee. And Chris Middleton is subbed in for Mann. Zeller's checked in for the Timberwolves. McDaniels comes in for Culver. And Milwaukee has possession. 3-point lead. And Holiday, here we go. The shot that time not on target. Some solid defense from Russell.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense. He's finally started to settle down here in the second quarter. Just needed to work up a sweat.
Here's Middleton. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. And he's going for the lob. And he lays in the alley-oop pass.
How about the court vision of Middleton? Just so good at finding the open man.
1 second left. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Bucks ahead, up by 3. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks. I'm here with head coach Mike Budenholzer. Coach, how would you characterize the intensity level in that first half?
Yeah, no, it's pretty intense. You know, both teams are getting after it defensively. Nothing's going to be easy, so it's the way it's supposed to be.
Hopefully it continues in the second half. Thanks.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everyone, to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Some big-time action already in this one. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He ended up with 22 points, 3 assists, and 1 block. Kenny, your thoughts on the Bucks' first half?
They came out as the more physical team tonight. You could tell they put an emphasis on winning the battle of the boards. All of these bodies crashing the glass has given them the physicality and a middle edge.
And Shaq, what'd you think about Minnesota?
They can't be happy with their defense, allowing over 50% shooting. They need to be a lot more aggressive at that end of the floor. Get those hands up, move your feet. Do the Ernie shuffle. Bop, bop, bop. The Ernie shuffle. Bop, bop, bop.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. D'Angelo Russell is out there with Edwards. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns, and it's Culver in at the 3. Pass to Towns. Edwards with it. To the paint. Soft touch off the glass. He's got 6.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Down low. Oh, Giannis dunks it home.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Minnesota with the ball, following the score by Milwaukee.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
Yeah, I love the way he's fighting through box outs, using his elbows. I mean, he's doing whatever it takes.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Drew Holiday signed a 4-year, $134 million extension to remain in Milwaukee. His coach, Mike Budenholzer, said, "You can't appreciate the strength and the physicality he brings until you see it night in and night out. What he does defensively, once you're around it, it's even more impressive." Guys?
All right, good stuff there, Allen. The Bucks have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this 3rd quarter. And a miss there on the triple. The Timberwolves have gone just 1 of 3 in the 2nd half. Russell up top. Middleton covering. Good.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Milwaukee has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 3rd. To the inside. Cousins, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Off target with a jump hook.
Well, I tell you what, he's going to put a lot of pressure on their perimeter shooters if he can't convert those chances.
And Russell, here we go. Oh, he connects. His 7th basket. He's 7 of 15 now.
They opened the gates and he came through. D'Angelo, quick recognition.
Down low. Here's DiVincenzo, and it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns.
And you look at Towns, he's been a fantastic outside shooter since coming into the league. It's a hallmark of what makes him so dangerous. He can do it inside, but he's a lethal jump shooter as well. Boy, nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Here's Middleton. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. And the basket by Antetokounmpo.
The decision-making of Antetokounmpo is really brilliant, in a word. He knows when to spot up, he knows when to roll to the bucket off screen, and he knows when to give it up.
Now here's Russell. 17 points in the game. Over Holiday. Tipped.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
It is simply amazing to watch Antetokounmpo sprint the floor like an Olympic track star, covering up so much ground with those long strides the way he does.
Towns against Cousins, and stolen by Antetokounmpo. Throws it up high. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
Good find that time by DiVincenzo, an unselfish player always looking to make the extra pass.
And with Towns in his shooting, he's actually the Minnesota franchise leader for made threes.
How about that? Took over that record, BA, in 2021. Amazing on several levels, no matter how you look at that stat. The fact he's 7 feet and the fact he did it so quickly, mind-blowing.
Here's Antetokounmpo off the left rim and out.
Yikes, how did he miss that? I mean, he makes 9 out of 10 of those.
Culver outside. Five to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Shot is good by Edwards.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Given 30. Middleton from the outside. They get it again. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Man, it would be kind of cool to be Giannis for just one game. He makes dunking and getting to the rim look so easy.
Now a timeout called by Minnesota. You look at Giannis Antetokounmpo. What a contribution.
With the amount of damage he's doing inside, a defensive adjustment must be made.
with some changes. Whiteside, he's checked in for Cousins, and it's man in for DiVincenzo. Reed's checked in for the Timberwolves. Wall comes in for Russell. Now here's Edwards. He's got 12. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And we all know how explosive Edwards can be, reminding us there with that thunderous slam.
Now here's Middleton. And that one's good. Man, Man's got 13 points.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Here's Wall. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 1. The Bucks have gone 7 of 13 in the second half. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
On the drive, Giannis just did. His stride and his strength make him hard to handle once he gets going.
And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Zeller's checked in. And how about the mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Pass to Culver. Outside Edwards. Lets it go from deep. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Hits a three-pointer. Holiday's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Holiday recapturing the momentum. He's got his finger, actually, he's got his hands on the pulse of this game.
His first shot attempt. Culver, no good. Milwaukee is gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land in the third quarter. And they double up on Antetokounmpo. Kicks it out to Middleton. Holiday passes to Whiteside. Back to Holiday. 6 on the shot clock. Uses the glass on the layup. And now a 3-point Bucks lead.
You know, the athleticism of Holiday and his size ensures that even inside, he's an effective scorer.
Edwards with it, guarded by Antetokounmpo. Kept alive. The kick out to Wall. Off target from three-point range. The Bucks shooting it well, around 55% for the game. Outside Holiday. Pass to Middleton. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Guarded by Edwards. Three-pointer is up. Middleton. Minnesota with a rebound. Zeller's got his 5th rebound in this one.
It's really surprising that they're up at this point, given that he struggled so mightily.
Wall, the pass to Reed. And good. Coming on the assist by Wall. Reed's gotten his first bucket of the night.
I love the throwback basketball. Work it down low and set up your teammate.
Timeout call, Milwaukee. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Lynn's checked in for the Bucks. Washington comes in for Antetokounmpo. Wall, the pass to Reed. Here's McDaniels. He's averaging more than 12 a game. Consistent threat on offense. Reed can't hit. Milwaukee in the lead. Pass to Middleton for 3. On target from range. Middleton's got 5.
I just love the ball move.
Wall with it. 6 points for him. And he drives in. Banked it in off the glass. Wall's got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, that's a nice drive by Wall. He is still one of the fastest players in the league with the ball in his hands.
Holiday. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And the advantage he has is clear. Just taking what the defense gives him right there.
Wall, the pass to Zeller. Washington against Edwards. Here's Zeller. The rebound by Mann. Mann's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And he's going for the oop here. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Wall against Holiday. Poke loose. Pass to McDaniels. Now here's Wall. Just 5 to shoot. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Ball against Holiday. Now Washington. And Holiday, here we go. And Holiday powers it home.
Well, when he puts his head down now, Holiday is like a controlled bull heading into the ring. A lot of ferocity, but it's under control. You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Washington outside.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Pass to Holiday. And here's Washington. Wall covering. Middleton outside. Here's Mann. Guarded by Edwards. 4-3. Zeller with the rebound. Zeller's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Edwards. Blocked. Middleton outside. Over Zeller. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Minnesota's gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. Wall, the pass to Reed. That one doesn't drop. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Middleton passes to Holiday. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Well, you can't ever feel safe with Holiday on the floor. Grant, he is one of the great ball hawks in the NBA.
Yeah, he reads plays very well. He has a good wingspan to swipe away errant passes. One of the many reasons Holiday is such a great defender.
And he drops it first.
Holiday really is a soft-spoken guy on and off the court. Leads by example, is extremely reliable and talented, and his teammates have great respect for him because of it.
Plumlee's checked in for the Bucks. DiVincenzo comes in for Mann. Karl Anthony Towns has checked in for the Timberwolves. Russell comes in for Wall. Holiday hits them both. 55 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Ooh, here's Zeller, slams it home.
Making the right choice there. I mean, Russell, this is what scouts like about him, his feel, that intuitive feel for the game.
Pass to Middleton. Holiday from long range. Minnesota with a rebound. And that's the first of just 2 home games for him. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's McDaniels. Back to Russell. It's Edwards on the wing. And out of bounds. Milwaukee will have it. Russell against Holiday. Pass to Middleton. Over McDaniels. Second chance shot. Man, a nice bucket inside from Plumlee. And the Bucks lead by 8. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. A tremendous defensive effort against John Wall, frustrating the star point guard. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And now let's take a listen in on head coach Mike Budenholzer.
We don't need to be in a hurry to beat them. Let's just go with our defense. Keep moving and keep playing.
Poised aggressiveness. Coach Bud asking for energy, asking his guys to mount an attack.
Well, all 5 guys need to be on the same page. Yes, you need to be active, but you also really need to communicate with one another.
D'Angelo Russell.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. DiVincenzo and Middleton make up the perimeter. Then there's Drew Holiday. Then it's Mason Plumlee. And it's Washington in at the 4 slot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Now here's Middleton. Count the basket.
It's not easy to guard Middleton in pick and roll sets because he can beat you in a lot of ways. I mean, give him space, he'll pull it up. Stay up on him, and he'll thread the needle with the pass.
Holiday against Russell. The shot won't fall. The Bucks go the other way with it. DiVincenzo on the wing.
You know, it's hard to contain DiVincenzo when he's on the attack, which is how he gets these whistles.
First team foul.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Bucks.
The fantastic passing we saw from them in the first half carried right over into the second half, too.
Another thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint for plenty of those close-range points. You got to have those.
The first one falls.
Dante DiVincenzo is a winner, clearly. A 2-time national champion in college and a welcome addition to any roster in the NBA.
That one's no good. The Timberwolves trail. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Pass to Towns. Over Holiday. Offensive board. Oh, it's blocked by Washington. And they get it back. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Towns. And that one comes up a bit short. The Bucks shooting is around 55% so far. DiVincenzo, pass to Holiday. Washington with the ball. Middleton outside. There's the drive. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his second.
Chris Middleton, a great 3-point shooter, but he's got a deadly mid-range game as well, Grant.
Middleton is just flat out a shooter. Can pull up from anywhere on the floor. If you give him the mid-range, he'll take it and punish you.
And on many other teams, Chris Middleton would be the star, Clark, but he plays the Robin role pretty well.
Hey, I tell you what, BA, there is nothing wrong with being 1A on the marquee when you're playing next to Giannis. He's overshadowed by the media because of Giannis, but his game makes a lot of noise all over the NBA.
And he makes a first.
Boy, for me, it's really been fun watching the evolution of Chris Middleton. I mean, a rangy 2 guard who can really stuff the stat sheet.
Both free throws good from Middleton.
Hey, when you start locking it down at the line, good things tend to happen.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Ooh, good D by Plumlee.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Pass to Middleton. Fires the 3, and the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got 8 assists here tonight.
You know, this has been a totally different half for him. He definitely looks more comfortable now, guys.
And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Culver's checked in.
Jared Culver.
Pass to Edwards. They need this. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Middleton with it. Towns covering. Middleton goes in, and he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
At the line for Milwaukee, Chris Middleton. At the line for two.
That free throw good from Middleton.
They're doing great work at the free throw line this half. That bodes well for their chances to close out this game.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks. He's perfect from the line this time.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Now here's Russell. Pass to Edwards. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. 5 on the clock. The rebound by the Bucks. Washington's got 4 rebounds now.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
They get it back. The shot's good. And the Bucks lead by 18.
And, you know, plays like this are why DiVincenzo is out here. His hustle keeps possessions going.
A shot to stop the drought. Hits the front of the rim and out.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
And it's Culver penetrating, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Strong on that drive to get upstairs and throw it down.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Outside, DiVincenzo. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo has got assist number 5 here tonight. Washington against Russell. Here's Towns. Edwards finds Russell. Here's Towns. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. The Bucks making a switch here. Cousins is checked in.
Anthony Towns at the line for one.
And, you know, we all know how talented Towns is. Now it's time for him to up the ante and do big things in the playoffs.
Holiday against Russell. Holiday passes to Middleton. Now Cousins. On the wing, Holiday. Cousins against Russell. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. The Timberwolves really having a tough go here. Pass to Towns. Shoots over Cousins. The Timberwolves again can't hit. The Bucks have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the 4th quarter. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Cousins. And Holiday, here we go. And they pick up 2.
Didn't have a single point in the first half. Bagel, 0 points, nada. And he's starting to get into the groove here in the second.
Now here's Towns. Back to Russell. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns.
Assist goes to
Towns has got 3 assists now in this one. Middleton passes to Cousins. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. To the paint. And he slams it in one-handed.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Oh, incredible! Save that one. I want to watch it again.
Awesome.
Virtually impossible to top that alley-oop.
Now here's Culver. Pass to Towns. Russell against Middleton. And he comes up with a bucket. Russell's got 6 points in the quarter.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
DiVincenzo. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
When they get chances at the line, they make you pay. I mean, their free throws have helped maintain this lead.
At the line for the Bucks, Dante DiVincenzo. Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Wall, he's checked in for Russell. Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. It's been a devastating night for them. Nothing has come easy, Grant.
Nothing indeed. Even when they've tried to make adjustments, it just hasn't worked.
Now here's Wall. With the hook shot. Hauled in by DiVincenzo. For Milwaukee, they've gone 6 for 9 here in the 4th quarter. Outside Holiday. Oh, they get a hand on it. Fast break, Minnesota. That three's off the mark. Milwaukee has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. Good work there as it goes. DiVincenzo's got 11 in the 2nd half.
DiVincenzo with the nice touch on the inside shot. Boy, he really knows how to make it work at close range.
Pass to Towns. Back to Wall. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by the Bucks. Cousins has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Antetokounmpo finds Holiday. It's deflected and out of bounds. Milwaukee will have it.
Milwaukee ball.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 7 for 11 so far in the 4th. Pass to DiVincenzo. Middleton outside. Here's Antetokounmpo. And they double up Antetokounmpo. Back to Middleton. Just 5 on the clock. And the 3 off target.
Not himself from range right now. But the only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
Ball against Middleton. Shoots from 12. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Tell you what, guys, this has clearly been his half. When he's getting to his spots, shooting the ball with confidence. Excellent turnaround for him.
Now here's Holiday. Pass to Antetokounmpo. No good off the glass.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
Back to Edwards. And good. Coming on the assist by Wall. Edwards has got 19 points.
Well, the defense trying to throw Edwards off with some contact, but he's smart and he stays focused on his shot.
The shot by Holiday, no good. Minnesota's gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. Edwards, here we go.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Timeout called. Milwaukee.
Good idea to call timeout. It looked like the guys were getting some heavy legs out there.
but to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He has truly put on a show out there tonight, tearing it up on both ends of the floor. So impressive, and the other squad has looked helpless to stop him.
Hey, these fans love him so much, and when he gets it going, they respond. The crowd's energy fueled his performance. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Mike Budenholzer said to the team. And he implored them to be patient at the offensive end. He wants to use every second of the shot clock. He said, quote, if we take care of the ball and take our time and play D, this game is ours.
And Allie, thank you for that. And Milwaukee has possession. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. To the left wing. Back to Holiday. Let's go with a three. Drops in the three. Holiday's got 16 in the second half.
As bad as he was in the first half, that's how good he's been since.
Pass to Towns. That one no good. Ooh, Washington with the defensive effort.
So far, rebounding has been a big factor tonight.
Yep, and they've simply shown more aggressiveness, guys. More desire to secure the ball.
The Timberwolves shooting an average of 43% from the floor. Back to Culver. Ball with it. Antetokounmpo covering. To the middle. Culver outside. That one's good, and it's Towns with the assist. Towns has got his 4th assist in this one. Milwaukee has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. Holiday from long range, and it's rebounded by Karl-Anthony Towns. Towns has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Towns double team. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
Towns showing you a willingness to want to make his teammates better with that pass there.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Holiday with the ball. Back to DiVincenzo. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his second personal.
It's on Anthony Edwards.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Old school D right there. Just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that'll push the lead to double digits. Hits both from the stripe. Time running out for the Timberwolves. 1:21 left in the 4th. Towns down low. He's guarded by Washington. Oh, it's blocked by Washington. Towns against Holiday. Oh, Giannis dumps it home.
And a comfortable win for them here. The game is out of reach. Time for the fans now to celebrate a win for the Bucks.
Boy, this was one physical game, guys.
They obviously felt that was an advantage of theirs coming in, and they were able to be relentless inside as a result.
That'll do it for this one. They've earned their 27th victory of the year tonight.
And being that this is the first of 2 games, these 2 teams will play against one another. They've set the tone with this win against the Timberwolves.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Boy, from a scoring standpoint, he was absolutely sensational. Made the game look easy tonight.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. 59 seconds left in the fourth. Holiday passes to Antetokounmpo. And they double up Antetokounmpo. Middleton outside. Shot clock at 5. Towns with a rebound. 36 seconds left to play in the fourth. Here's Edwards. Doesn't go that time. Here's Milwaukee. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Here's DiVincenzo. Right side, Holiday. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And they double up Antetokounmpo. Holiday from long range. Knocks down the long J.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
Giannis, you said these games start to matter more as you come down the stretch. Can you tell me more about that?
Just coming out here, try to play good basketball, try to play together, and try to get better. You know, we just try to get in that playoff shape and just get better.
Championship always on your mind. Thanks, Giannis.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.